Hello, ladies. I go by the name of Lady Day, and I would just like to talk to you about waiting for that special man to come into your life before giving yourself to that person. I'm going to talk to you from my own experience and um, about a special lady that came into my life and gave me materials that helped her. She was married, her marriage didn't work, and she started dating again. And the dating scene, wasn't going really good for her. The same thing kept happening. So me and her talked one day at work, and I could really relate to her because um, I was married for about like 10, 11 years, and when I got back onto the dating scene, it was the same thing for me. It was like I guess I was so I guess you could say sheltered because I wasn't dating for like 10 or 11 years. So when I got back out there, it was like a game or something that the guys were playing to try to see, how far they can get with you. And I was like in my early 40s, and I just couldn't understand what was going on. I would meet a guy, we would date, and things happened. We were intimate, and it was like after we was intimate, the whole personality changed and everything. He did so much. He did everything he could to get to that part of being intimate with me. And once that happened, it was over. I mean, he wasn't acting the same as he was before then. He had changed altogether. So that kept happening for a couple of the guys that I had dated. And I just said to myself, is something wrong with this picture? Um, it just left me empty inside because it wasn't anything that was fulfilling, to me. So when me and the young lady was talking, she was telling me also about her experience. So she said she read two books, and one of the books is called Lady. Can you see it? Lady in Waiting, and this is by Jackie Kendall and Debbie Jones. And the other book that she said that was a good book was The Five Love Languages. This book is by Gary Chapman. It has a singles edition. It has a Murray version. It has a version for teenagers and kids. This book is really good because when you do get into a relationship with the opposite sex, it tells you can pretty much read that person and tells you what kind of love language that person is. It will also tell you your love language, so you will know if you and this person, connect or not. The Lady in Waiting. I'm a Christian, and I know everybody out there is not a Christian. So, the Lady in Waiting do speak on biblical terms, but each chapter it's like a story of it's like a story of it might be a single person, it might be a couple. It touches on everyday life, and one of the stories I want to share with you, it was about a couple, and the lady and the lady and the man, they were a couple. They were in a relationship, and the relationship was going really good. The lady thought that he was going to pop the question any day. So they would go out, do things, be together, things like that. But he still didn't pop the question. So she was saying, even she would, they would hold hands, and they would kiss too, but she didn't go any further than that. And she was a virgin. So she was saying, I think she was impatient and she was waiting for him to pop the question. And it is a chapter in here on patience too. And she was waiting for him to pop the question. So, like I said, I think he was taking too long. And she said to herself, "What if I give him the gift I want to give him on our honeymoon night?" And she did. I mean, she asked herself that question. So she decided to give him that gift. And excuse me, ladies. And when she gave him that gift, he took the gift that she gave him, but after that he wasn't responsive to her or anything. He just left. So she gave away something so precious that she was going to wait to give on her wedding night, and she thought that if she give it to him, if she would give it to him before then, that he would pop the question, and he left. And ladies, this is what these guys are doing to us today. Um, they have this same little spill that they present to women. I mean, they say the things that a lady would like to hear. They get that little tickle in her ear. Um, they woo you. I mean, they would bend over backwards till they get what they want. And they pretty much, after they get what they want, they may stay for a little bit and put up with it, because it seems like they just tolerate you and put up with you. They tell you they love you. And how can you really tell a person that you love them in such a short time? It seems that comes so further down the line. And when women hear those things, it just does something to them, and they give away their gift. Even if they're not a virgin and they have, they're intimate with the person that they're in the relationship with, it's still not the same. I mean, the relationship might last for a while, but it seems like the men only put up with it. They tolerate you. It's not a true love. It's not. And when they do leave, your emotions, your feelings are all over the place, and you just have to try to get yourself back to reality, knowing that you've been had. And it's just not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling. And these young girls, you are the generation that's coming up. So instead of being with these guys and laying with these guys, let these guys wait. Know your self-worth. Know who you are. Respect yourself. You can fix yourself up and go out on a date. Take yourself out on a date. Go to the movies. Go out to a restaurant, a nice restaurant, and treat yourself to a nice meal. Get with the girls and hang out. Have a girls' night out. Anything. And also, the summer is coming up, and it's a lot of activities outside. So you can fix yourself up and just be yourself, and you'll realize men do look at you when you're being yourself. And when you're not, seeking a man or anything like that, that's when one will come to you. And another thing, ladies, let the man pursue you. You don't need to go out here and be at in any place, a party, an outing, anything, and try to get the man to come to you. No, you let that man come to you. You just be yourself, and you'll see that man will come to you if he's interested in you. And then you'll know that may be the man for you. But sometimes you do need to read materials. Materials are good because they give you insight to certain things, that you may not look for. And also, the young lady that I was talking about early, she wears a ring. I have one too. It has true love waits. And it is so true. If a person really loves you or is seeking to find a wife, because the Bible do says when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. And like I said, let that man pursue you. Let you be that good thing that man finds. And if he do love the Lord, he will know how to treat you. Yes, he will. He will know how to treat you. He will treat you like the precious pearl that you are. And young ladies, I know you might have parents, and they may talk to you. These are for, I guess, the ladies who don't have people in their life to give them this message. And because I really didn't. I mean, I really didn't have, I had a dad and a mom. We lived in the same house, but my parents were older, and they couldn't give me what I needed. So I went out looking for love, and I never found it. I mean, I was married. Like I said, I did love my husband, but it just didn't work out. And I don't really think, well, I'm not going to say that, but I just want to say that you are precious, and let the man pursue you. There is a man out there for you. There are still good men in this world today. Don't let people tell you it's not, because it is. But let these men, give these men a challenge. Don't let it be so easy for them. Don't let them just come to you and woo you and say, okay, we should be sleeping together. No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't be sleeping with this person, because like I said, I'm not telling you, well, I am telling you shouldn't sleep with them, but you your own self. But once you get to the point, if you do sleep with these guys and the same thing keep happening over and over and over, you will feel empty. You won't be full, because you're sleeping with a person, they're leaving, because the relationship is over, you go to the next person. It's the same thing. You have to be fed up with it at one time, at some time in your life. So my time is like now. And I know I'm older, I'm 52, but I still have a chance for that special man to find me. And that is what I'm waiting for. That special man to come into my life. And I will know him, because in the Bible it says you will know a person by their fruit. And some of the good fruit is love, joy, peace. They will bring that all into your life. They will compliment you. They would not tear you down. They will build you up. So it's certain things you will know about a person when they come into your life. They won't, it should be so easy to talk to them. You'll become friends with them. And that's the whole thing. It's not about jumping in a sack. It's about getting to know that person, becoming their best friend. Just know that you're comfortable around that person, and all the things like that. When you feel those things that's not hard, it's like something that's so easy. It's so easy going. It's almost like a peace with that person. You'll know that person is the right person, for you. But if you always gotta walk on eggshells and not be yourself and things like that, that person is not for you. But ladies, I only had 15 minutes, and my time is almost up. But my main message is, please wait, ladies. Don't give in to these men. Don't keep doing that. Don't keep giving yourself up to these men, because they don't appreciate the precious person that you are. Respect yourself and be the person that God wants you to be. That's if you're a Christian. If you're not, still know your self-worth. Know who you are, and just don't let these men do whatever they want to you. I'm up. Goodbye and thank you.